Welcome, everybody. I'm happy that you're joining today. You're listening to Radio R99.2 FM, the home of African music. My name is Sarah, and I'm here representing our apostle Linda Edwards, and also the host of this show, Queen Victoria. I'm happy that you tuned in. We are here to teach our children some of the African culture and African history, that we empower them, that we strengthen them, that they don't lose their culture, that they know where they come from, and that they know who they are. So I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're listening to us. So as I said, my name is Sarah. I'm 28 years old. I am a German. And I'm a professional fashion designer, and I am working right now as assistant of Apostle Linda Edwards. And I am not alone, but I'm here with Eddie, with Precious, and with Grace. So I would like to ask them to introduce themselves, tell us their names, their age, where they are born, where they come from, where the parents come from, and as well what they want to be when they grow up. Let's start with you, Eddie.
My name is Eddie. I'm 10 years old. I come from Germany. My parents come from Kenya. And in future, I want to be an engineer.
Okay, thank you, Eddie.
Hello,
okay, Precious.
My name is Precious. I'm 12 years old. I come from Nigeria. My parents also come from Nigeria. And when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer.
Okay, thank you. And Grace.
Hello, my name is Grace. I am 10 years old. I come from Nigeria, and my parents come from Nigeria too. And when I want to grow up, I want to be a doctor.
A doctor, okay. Thank you very much. Yes, so today we are here to talk about the topics respecting your elders. And we just want to talk about the difference because as you heard, they are coming from a different cultural background. Their parents come from different countries, but they're here in Germany. So of course, it's they experience a different childhood than me, for example, because I grew up in Germany and my parents are German. So I just have one culture to grow up with, but they have two different cultures. So we just want to talk about what is it like to grow up in this environment, and especially today we want to talk about respecting your elders. And I just have we just have some questions that I want to ask them, and we will discuss it. But before we come to that, we want to make a short break.
Mambo vipi, naitwa Mimi Mars aka the Sugar Queen kutoka East Africa, Tanzania, kupitia 99.2 FM Radio R. Enjoy.
Naitwa Stopper the Rhyme Maker, the bad rapper, the RCD Dan Dada.
Watu wangu kupitia 99.2 Radio R live from Germany.
Yeah, this is Alexander Jada Jada.
Naitwa Matan, msanii wa nyimbo za kizazi kipya nchini Tanzania.
Hello, mambo vipi, what's up? Naitwa Lino Sanga all the way from 255 Tanzania.
Yeah, ni Zedanto hapa ndani ya Radio R.
Yo, tunaitwa Africa Music.
Yo, bwana inakuwaje watu wangu, Risho Boy is a business live and direct kutoka Mbeya City. Unasikiliza Radio R au sio 99.2 au vipi bwana?
99.2 FM. 99.2 FM. Live from Stuttgart City, Germany.
Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back, and we are here with Eddie, with Precious, and with Grace, and we want to discuss the topic respecting your elders. So we prepared some questions that we want to discuss today, and the first question is to define, what does it mean to respect your elders? What does it mean to you? Yes, Precious?
It means that you should be loving and kind, talking respectfully, being very polite, and also having a good attitude towards them.
Okay, that's good. Yes, Grace?
Respect teaches more about who you are and what you know.
Okay. Yes, Eddie?
Yes, like Precious said, it means to me to love, to have a good attitude, and to obey.
To obey, very important, yes.
And yes.
Okay. So that means when your elders tell you something, you should tell you something to do, for example, right? You should be kind and say yes, right?
Yes.
You should always be happy to do something for them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who are your elders? Are your elders just your parents, or who are your elders? Yes, Precious?
Like the word elders say, the people that are older than you,
good.
you should be respectful towards them. Not only your parents, and maybe your friends or somebody else that you just meet.
Yeah, good. Grace?
Like Precious say, like we should respect our elders, but not only our elders, we should respect others too that are young and so, because they need to feel respected too.
We should respect everybody, right?
Because if we don't respect them, they will not respect us.
Yeah, exactly. It's what you give out that comes back to you, right? So, but your elders are people that are older than you, right? Are also your teachers, right? Okay. So your elders are, everybody that is older than you, right? I am your elder as well because I would be older than you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think it's just about knowing your position, right? Like you said, respecting others, because we should show respect to everybody. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. The next question I want to ask you is, do you think it's a sign of love when elders, or especially parents, discipline and correct you? Yes, Precious?
I think yes, because they prepare and help you to show how to behave, and also know the difference between good and bad.
Eddie?
Yes, and I think that they are showing you that what is good and bad, and they are doing helping you for the future, and like for me, yes.
Yes, they're helping you for the future. That's good. Yes, Grace.
Yes, because they want me to. They want to that the children will grow up and be a better person in the future. If a child does not know discipline, the child will not know the difference of good or bad.
Yeah,
so
that's
it can
good.
take the wrong way.
That's good. So if you're not disciplined, if you're not corrected, right, then you don't know the difference between good and bad. You don't know what's good. Yes, Precious?
Because discipline teaches wisdom.
Wow, that's awesome. Yes, discipline teaches wisdom. Yes, we know how to do it. We know where to go. And that's very powerful. Yes. So it is very important that we show, that our parents show us what is right and what is wrong, right? Because they grew up. They have been through that, right? They are outside in the world and they have more experience than you, right? But is it always easy when parents correct you? Is it easy? Do you like it?
No.
No, right? No.
Sometimes it helps, and sometimes I just want to do my own way.
Exactly. That's very good. Yeah. Sometimes we just want to do it our own ways, But we just have to trust our parents. We just have to trust our parents that they know better, right?
Because we love them.
Exactly. They love us.
And they want good for us. And they want good for us.
They want good for us, yes. Our parents want best for us. That's why they do that, right?
Yeah.
Because actually, when your parent would not correct you, when your parent would not show you what is right and what is wrong, then there's like love missing, right? Because you will grow up, you will be an adult, and you don't know what to do. You don't know where's the right way to go and what is the wrong way to go, right? You're missing some wisdom, like you said, right? So that is very good. Very good. It's not easy to accept that. Who can tell me how is it the same thing with God? Eddie?
Yes, it is.
It is. Can you explain to me how?
How?
Yeah, Precious?
Because I don't think the Lord disciplines us like how our parents do.
Yeah.
But if we do something wrong, the Lord will help us to notice that this is wrong what you're doing,
Yes.
and we should stop doing it.
Yes, exactly. So the same way we should respect God, right? Because we know God knows better than us.
Yeah.
The same way we have to respect our parents because our parents know better than us, right? And even I am an adult, right? So I am not in the age where my parents correct me anymore, but God corrects me, and that's not easy. Sometimes it is hard to accept when God tells me you did something wrong and you have to change your ways, right? But we just have to know God does it out of love and it's the best for us. And I know when I accept what God says, the same way when I accept what the parents says, I will know in the future why it's not good for us. Okay, thank you. That's good. So the next. Now I want us to go to the culture difference. Okay, which culture? Who do you think respects elders more? The African cultures or the German culture? Grace?
African
culture?
Yes, because everybody in Africa treats them others like family. And everyone has the right to discipline. And in Germany, people only focus on themselves and don't care about other people.
Wow.
Sometimes, but I care.
Great, that was very good. That is very true, very true. Yes, Precious?
I think African cultures, because if they see your child out there doing bad things, they have the right to discipline the child by themselves. But in Germany, everybody minds their own business because it's not my child.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, everybody minds their own business. Eddie, you want to say something?
Africa, because they treat people like family. They know the difference between good and bad because of their parents. They obey very much.
Yes.
And yes.
Okay. Do you know the saying? It takes a village to raise a child. Do you know the saying? It takes a village to raise a child.
The saying.
There's a saying, like people say that it takes a village to raise a child, and that is exactly what you just described. A village is not like a literally village, but it's like all the people around the child. That means does not only take the parents to raise that child, but it takes also people around, like the rest of the family, the aunts, right, the pastors, the people of the church, the people in the neighborhood. It takes all of them to raise a child, right?
Yeah.
And that is what is missing in the German culture. That is very true. Okay, thank you very much. We come back after a short break and we hear about this topic more. Okay, stay tuned.
Station with the best music. I love music.
Oh yes, I got you, baby. I'm telling you, #1 African station. For Afronews, Afrobeats, and the world hits. Here's updates happening around African countries and interviews and experiences. Of Africans and their friends living in Europe and all over the world. Yeah, most of you are asking why can't we say this in Germany? I'm telling you, rappers Nummer 1 Radio. For Afro music, Afropop and worldwide hits. There's actually an organism in African London. Interviews and erfahrungen von African and ihren Freunden, die in Europa auf der ganzen Welt leben.
This is your number 1 radio station. We already started 2021 with a great sound. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop African hits, broadcasting live from Stuttgart city to the world. 99.2 Radio R.FM, a place where music lives.
Alright, we are back and we are talking about respecting your elders. And we are talking about right now the cultural differences, right? We have three young children here, Eddie, Precious and Grace, and they are coming from different cultural backgrounds, but they're living in Germany. So we are just talking about what they see, how is it different respecting the elders in Germany and in African cultures. So we were just talking about which culture respects elders more, and we agreed that it was the African cultures who respect elders more than the German ones, because the German ones, everybody just cares about their own children, right? You don't, whatever, when another child does something wrong, they don't look at that, right? They don't feel the responsibility about that. Okay, let us come to the next question. How do you guys feel when other cultures, or like, let me say, other your friends or other people your age, or even other people you see somewhere, don't respect elders and that are coming from different backgrounds? How do you feel? Precious?
I feel bad for the parents and sometimes for the child because it's going the wrong way. And anyone who respects God will respect the elders.
Wow, that's very good, very powerful. Grace?
I feel like when the child does not respect their parents, I feel bad for both the parents and the child because the child is going the wrong way, and the parents because they need to feel pain.
Yes, wow. Good. Eddie?
I feel bad because the child is going the wrong way.
Yes.
And the parents have a lot of pain, and that the child or the parents don't know what the child should be in the future. Or the child. Yes.
Okay. Did somebody of you experienced an example, saw it somewhere where they felt bad for the parents or for the child, where they saw an example that somebody was not respecting the parents or the elders? Maybe in school or something? Yes, Precious?
Yes, I think I saw it one time in school. A girl from my other class, also class 6C, the school told us to go home, and the parents took her back because she had bad behavior, and the parents were saying, don't do that again, that's bad, but she was not listening and didn't care, and I was just standing there.
You were just feeling weird.
Yes.
Because you would never do that, right? Yeah, I understand. Even, for example, I was talking with a friend about this topic yesterday, and he was telling me, for example, that German children, right, they even can call the police on their parents. Could you ever imagine doing that?
No.
No, right? You could never imagine.
I'm too scared to go to police, and even too scared to disrespect my parents. So.
You're too scared, right? You have this respect before your parents, right? That you have to obey them, right? And that is very good because that shows you where to go in life, you know? Just let me give you an example. Just imagine you don't know how to respect your parents. You will always have an authority over you, right? For example, you have a job later, and then you have a boss. And your boss, you have to respect your boss, right? So your boss may tell you something that you don't like. And when you didn't learn to respect your parents, then you don't learn to respect your boss, right? Do you understand me? And when you don't respect your boss, you don't do what he does. And then what happens? What happens when you don't respect your boss? Yes, Grace?
You get fired.
You get fired, you know? You get fired. So that has serious consequences, right? So here we see how it's important. And like me as a German, I really love seeing that, right? I was never a child who was calling the police to my parents or anything like that. But I also never had this high respect for my parents like you guys had, right? And I really like that. I really like to see that in you because it really brings you somewhere. It leads you somewhere. Exactly. So does somebody else has an example how they saw something like that? Grace or Eddie? Another example how you saw somebody disrespecting. Okay, no problem. All right. Then let's talk about. We grew up with 2 different cultures, right? Do you understand what I mean with that? What 2 different cultures do you have, Eddie?
German and African.
African, and in your case, what country? Kenya. Grace?
Like me, it's German and Nigerian.
Yeah, so you have German culture outside at school, right? Mm-hmm. And you have the Nigerian or the Kenyan culture at home, right? So tell me about it. Is it confusing to grow up in 2 different cultures? Grace?
Yes, because German like to be organized and African just live the life.
They just live the life, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes?
I don't know, but in my school we learn English and I have a Nigerian accent or dialect, and that's why it's so hard for me to speak it the way the other classmates speak it.
Ah, okay. So, okay. I understand that. Yes, Eddie. Is it confusing to you, or it's not too confusing for you?
It's not so.
It's
confusing.
not. Okay, that's good. That's good. You said something about being organized. When you have 2 different cultures, what is something that you really like about Germans, about German culture, you know? What you can learn from them, Grace?
How to cook.
How to cook?
Maultaschen.
You like Maultaschen? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yes, Precious?
How to plan everything.
How to plan everything. Okay. Yes, we are very structured and very organized. That's true. Eddie, can you think of something that you like about German culture or Germans?
The new places in the park, like Europa Park, and like something where the roller coasters are.
Of course, because you don't have that in Kenya, right?
Yes, we do.
You do? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. But you like that about Germany especially?
Yes.
Something about German people, how Germans are. Do you like something about them? Okay, Grace, we come back to you, Eddie. Grace?
Like I like that they're helping others, but sometimes they just forget that it's Corona time.
The Germans forget that's Corona time?
No.
Okay. The hugging, okay. But yeah. Okay, Eddie?
In my school, there is no obeying.
No obeying?
Only normally 3 friends of mine, they always obey. But then when somebody hurts someone, they directly say something bad.
Oh, okay.
And like a bad word, or I don't know.
Okay. That is something you don't like about German cultures?
No.
Ah, okay, I see. So, what is something that you think that you can take from your African background, from the Nigerian culture or the Kenyan culture? What is something you love about that? Can you give me an example? Yes, Grace?
I love rice.
You love rice? Mm-hmm. So you just love the food about all cultures?
No, and how they love everybody and how they help everybody.
Okay, they help everybody and they love everybody, right? Everybody's like a big family, right? Yes, Eddie?
And I like the pets.
The pets?
Bunnies and the dogs.
The dogs, okay. You like, that there are pets everywhere. Animals. Yes, okay. Yes, Precious?
I wanted to say the same thing like Grace, because in like Nigeria, there's almost everybody's your family there.
Yeah, I understand that. I like that too. When I travel to Africa, coming from a German culture, right? We Germans are not like that. I think you experienced that, right? Where Germans are more like, don't speak to me, don't touch me, don't make friends with me, right? So I really was so surprised when I first went to Lesotho, African country in South Africa, that people are so welcoming and everybody just was so happy to see me, right? So that is something very positive about African cultures. So we can say each culture has something positive, right? And each culture has something negative, of course. Yes, Grace?
And they're always calling people like maybe somebody they don't know, they say, oh, hello brother or hello sister.
Yes. So immediately everybody is a family. Yes, okay. All right, thank you so much for your great answers. We are doing a short break and then we come back right after that for our last question.
Station with the best music.
I love music.
Oh yes, I got you, baby. I'm telling you, number one African station. For Afronews, Afrobeats, and the world hits. Heads updates happening around African countries and interviews and experiences. Of Africans and their friends living in Europe and all over the world. Most of you are asking why can't we say this in Germany? And I'm telling you, rappers Nummer 1 Radio. For Afro music, Afro pop and worldwide hits. There's actually an organization in African London. Interviews and erfaringen von Afrikan und ihren Freunden, die in Europa auf der ganzen Welt leben.
This is your number 1 radio station. For your daily shows and African hits, Canada, DJ Drazi and Divina Richards on Radio R 99.2 FM. 99.2 FM. Live from Stuttgart City, Germany.
Hello everybody and welcome back. We are back on live and we are here with Eddie, with Precious and with Grace, and we are talking about respecting your elders, and we are just talking about different cultural backgrounds and how it is to grow up in a different culture when you're in different culture that is not the one from your parents and not the one where you come from. All right, so we are coming to our last question that I have for them, and I'm really curious what their answers are. So the question is, what is the difference between Kenya and Nigeria, and how do you see each other? Okay, Grace, you can start.
The first question, the difference between Kenya and Nigeria is that in Kenya they speak Swahili, and in Nigeria they speak Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa.
Okay.
And what was the second question again?
Let's stay with the first question first, okay? Let's stay with that question. Okay, the question is, what is the difference between Kenya and Nigeria? Yes, Precious.
Kenya is in East Africa and Nigeria is in West Africa.
Good. Eddie, you have something about that?
What was the question again?
What is the difference between Kenya and Nigeria?
That Kenya has 3,000 languages.
Okay.
And Nigeria I mean, Kenya has I think 45 languages.
Yes, good. Yes.
And Nigeria, I think I don't know.
I think 300, right?
300, yes.
Around 300. So they have a lot of more languages, right?
Yes.
And I think it is important that we talk about that. Do you know that there are so many people who think that Africa is a country? Did you ever hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
And some people, like some Germans, say, "Do you speak Afrikaans?" What's that?
Exactly. So yeah, they think it's just that they are not maybe they're not aware, or they don't want to know, or they just didn't inform themselves about the fact that Africa is a continent, right, with so many countries who have different cultures, right? So it's important that we talk about that. So because people come to you and say, do you speak this and this language, and they don't know how many languages there are actually in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So so we have to talk about that there are differences, right? How do you see each other, right? You're coming from a Nigerian background, you're coming from a Kenyan background. Do you have some perspectives on each other? How do you see each other? Grace?
I see Nigeria much bigger, because Nigeria is very, very big.
Very, very big. Okay, and Kenya is a smaller country compared to that?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you look at somebody else? Okay, how do you look at the people? How do you look at Kenyan people? Are they the same? Or are they different?
I've never seen Eddie, but I don't know how Kenya, the people in Kenya are.
Okay. Okay. Eddie, you want to say something to that?
No, she forgot my mom. And yes.
Okay. Eddie, what do you think about how Nigerian people are?
Nigerian people are funny.
Funny people, okay.
They speak, I don't know. They speak like where you got I don't know what thing you do. What thing you do? I don't know, like something like that.
That's good. Yes.
They speak like the very, very high dialect.
The high dialect.
That's funny.
Yes. So we can agree that they're not the same, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're not the same. Do you have any other countries that you know something about? Like, do you have any other countries of Africa where you know, these people are like this, or these people I think are like that? Do you have any? Yes, Grace?
Like in my class, I have 4 or 5 people that come from Africa.
Okay, that's good.
I am one of the 5 people.
Wow, that's nice. So you can teach them that you guys are not the same, right? That you're not speaking the same language. Yes, okay. Because it's the same. Nobody would say that Europeans have one culture, right?
Yeah.
Right. So obviously, when you look at Germany and Italians, are they different or are they the same?
They are different.
Very different,
Because they come from both come from Europe doesn't mean they're the same.
Yes, exactly. Because both come from Europe doesn't mean they are the same. So the same thing with here. Because all of you come from Africa doesn't mean you are the same, right? And you don't have the same beliefs and the same background. All right. That was the last question. Does somebody want to say something? Add something to our topic before we close? Yes, Precious?
I want to add something to respect. If you respect somebody, the person cannot say, this person didn't respect me, so I don't need to show respect to the person. Because if you did, the person will show respect to you.
Amen. That's powerful. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Somebody else wants to add something to our whole discussion today? No? Okay. I thank you guys. You were awesome. It was really, really nice chatting with you. And before we close, we want to do the confession. Okay? Okay. Eddie, you will lead us and we will follow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I am
somebody.
I'm above and not beneath. I am the head and not the tail. I will not be poor.
I
will prosper. As my soul prospers. I'm blessed going out. And I'm blessed coming in. I am who God says I am. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm a ambassador for Christ. I'm a king.
I'm a queen.
I'm a king in operation for the kingdom.
I'm a queen in operation for the kingdom.
I'm healed in Jesus' name.
I'm healed in Jesus' name.
I'm obedient to His word.
I'm obedient to His words.
I'm a tither.
I'm a tither.
I'm the lender, not the borrower.
I'm a lender, not the borrower.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Every tongue that rises against me in judgment.
Every tongue that rises against me in judgment.
I shall condemn.
I
am a frontline soldier.
I
will insult and make disciples.
I
will stand even when I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I am who God says I am. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
I am somebody. I'm about
You are somebody.
We are
somebody.
So
you need to step on the devil. We need to step on the devil. We say, ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party, don't stop. Ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party, don't stop. The kingdom, what?
The kingdom,
what?
The kingdom's
on fire. We don't need no water, let the Holy Ghost burn. So burn, Holy Ghost, burn. Remix, you need to step on the devil. We need to step on the devil. We say, ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party, don't stop. Ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party, don't stop. The kingdom, what?
The kingdom,
what?
The kingdom's
on fire. We don't need no water, let the Holy Ghost burn. So burn, Holy Ghost, burn.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. It was awesome. We had so much fun. God bless you all, and we see you next week, Saturday again at 2 p.m. at Radio 99.2 FM.
Mambo vipi, naitwa Mimi Mars aka the Sugar Queen kutoka East Africa, Tanzania, kupitia 99.2 FM Radio R. Enjoy.
Naitwa Stopper the Rhyme Maker, the bad rapper, the ACD Dan Dada.
Watu wangu kupitia 99.2 Radio R live from Germany.
Yeah, this is Linux Sandem Jada.
Naitwa Matan, msanii wa nyimbo za kizazi kipya nchini Tanzania.
Hello, mambo vipi, what's up? Naitwa Lino Sanga all the way from 255 Tanzania.
Yeah, ni Zedanto hapa ndani ya Radio R. Yo, tunaitwa Africa Music.
Yo, bwana, inakuwaje watu wangu? Risho Boy is a business live and direct kutoka Mbeya City. Unasikiliza Radio R au sio 99.2 au vipi bwana?
99.2 FM live from Stuttgart City, Germany. For your daily shows and African hits, Canada, DJ Drazi and Divina Richards on Radio Ara 99.2 FM live from Stuttgart City, Germany. Listeners agree. The message is clear.
Here we go.
The best radio station to listen to this year.
It's the best.